Where you at, Berto?
I made this shit look sweet.
Police surprised mother at work after 5-year-old was found home alone. I don't know if this is self-snitching, but I ain't gonna lie. I remember being home alone a lot of times at a young age. Now, it's too late. It's too late. So y'all can't come get my mama. But I didn't know that it was that serious. I mean, I know it's that serious, but I just feel like it depends on the situation. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let's get right into the video. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitch. Where you at, Berto? Link in the description. Come on, let's do it.
Hello.
Police is at the mall too.
The police at the mall too, yeah. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I was dropping my son off. His dad lives here. I'm on my way to work. And I was pulling out of the parking spot, and they ran out in front of the car.
Okay.
They said that they're locked out of the apartment. I don't know where the apartment is, you know.
Okay.
Their mom is at work at the mall. She gets off at 3 p.m. They're 5 years old.
This is the thing, though. I think I was just way more mature. I don't think I was 5. 5 was too young. I was probably like 7 or 8. I was already like an elementary school type of nigga. So now I think about it, really put in perspective, 5 is crazy. 5 is crazy. 5 is like an age where you still asking your mom to take the milk out the fridge and shit. There's no reason why you should be home alone at 5. Now I really think about this.
Yeah. So I just drove him up here. I didn't know what to do.
What parking lot were you in?
He lives in 26500. So if
109.
you go in at the stop sign, go left, and it's the second left.
Okay. If you can just wait here for a minute. You mind telling me, what are you guys doing outside?
When we was inside, somebody.
And kids be so goddamn innocent. It's like the right thing to happen in this type of scenario because it's so dangerous for them to just be sitting outside like that. But they about to snitch so bad on their mama, they don't even know what trouble they about to put her in, bruh.
No, cousin. I just wanted to stay. I wanted to stay, but my stomach was better, so I'm not allowed to stay by myself.
Who's at home with you?
Nobody.
And your mom's at work at the mall?
I told mommy somebody had to come with me, but it.
Damn, they just snitching. Bro, kids just be snitching, bruh. Just giving up all the beans. I told mommy not to leave us alone by myself, but she said it's okay, and she's at the mall, and this is the address and all the information. Damn, shorty. Just cooking mama.
I can't. Me and cousin would stay home alone.
Okay. You know what store inside the mall she works at?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly which store she works at, bruh. Damn! Just cooked mama, bruh. I almost feel bad for mama. Hell no.
Store.
She works at the cookie store.
The what?
Upstairs. She works upstairs in the cookie store.
The cookie store? Okay. I think there's a kiosk, they sell cookies. If you can check at the mall, there should be a kiosk that sells cookies up.
That's why she left them home alone. They too smart for their own damn good. She like, these kids know how to take care of them than they damn selves. Hell no.
The level by the food court. I believe that might be their mother.
What's your mom's name?
The mother's name is... Okay.
We make TikToks together.
Oh my God, they giving everything away, bro.
And we have an Instagram.
Do you have your ID on you, miss? Do you have an Ohio driver's license? Do you have a valid driver's license?
They laughing and giggling.
And you're the only one in the car? What apartment building you said? 26500?
That's where I was. She just said building 10.
Oh, they're in... Okay, you stay in 109. Okay.
Building 11.
Oh, building 11, but apartment 109. Okay, and they're in building 10. Okay. And you were just pulling out of your parking space and they ran in front of you?
Like, ran behind the car, like almost hit them.
Okay. You can wait in your car. I just can't let you drive off, unfortunately.
Okay.
Hi. I'm Officer Cam.
Hi.
Hi.
Well, they about to lose their mama. They don't even know.
What time did your mom go to work this morning?
I don't know.
Okay. She gets off at 3 o'clock?
Yeah. Pardon me, what you said?
What time does mommy go to work?
She did this a couple years too early, bruh. They needed to be like, it's still wrong at 7 or 8, like I said, but I just know your maturity level just kind of start to flip a little bit to where it's like, okay, I'm not going for this. 10, 11, I don't know if, I'm not saying that it's right. I'm not giving no parenting tips out here. I'm just saying, like, I know I'm the oldest brother of 4. And I know that there was, times where I was watching my siblings at home as my mom, as a single mom, had to go go to work and do certain shit to keep the lights on in the house. So I'm not necessarily saying it's right. I just know that this is like shit that people really go to. Damn, Berto's like 42. Shut the fuck up. I am not 42.
We don't know. I know, but I forgot.
You know how long you've been by yourself today?
I 15 minutes. Yeah, last time I was being logged by myself without being constant, or being logged by yourself this time. I was alone a deep. I didn't went out. I was just like standing in bed.
You said you left the apartment because your tummy hurts?
Yes.
Okay. Where were you trying to go?
I was trying to go to a mall.
What? It's dangerous. You see all these cars? It's really dangerous.
We went to the sidewalk though.
Home? Yeah. Okay.
Damn. Me just seeing her right here. Again, you can't judge somebody by, like, I don't know what type of mother she is just looking at her, but it doesn't look like she's a bad person, bruh. Her kids just sold her ass.
Okay, are you sure they're at home?
Yeah.
Okay, because they're...
Look, you see the concern on her face? That's a loving mother. That's a loving mother, chat. Damn. At the end of the day, they were outside though. So they weren't mature enough to do that with. And she made that decision. It's fucked.
Where do you live? Do you live in the village?
Street, yeah.
Yeah, they're out at the guard shack.
What?
Oh, man. I feel bad for her.
Over in the village, so you're going to need to come get them.
Oh my god. I just dropped off my cookies. My employee will be here any second. I had my friend over there watching them, but I don't know what's going on.
Okay, do you want to try and call your friend?
Where are they?
They're at the guard shack at the village.
Yeah, that's where we live.
So was anybody supposed to stay with you today?
No, nobody. My mom's friends can't watch us because they have work.
Who all lives with you?
Just our mom.
Okay.
Our dad lives in Bermuda.
Oh my God, they're giving up everything!
Okay.
Does she leave you alone a lot?
No, this is our first day.
This is the first day?
Yeah, we've never been alone before.
Were you lonely?
No.
Did she give you instructions on what to do today?
No, I don't know. All she told me is that Carter has to listen to me.
Yeah, what? Are you able to call her on like an iPad or anything in case of an emergency?
No, we don't have an iPad.
So you don't have any way to call her if there's an emergency?
No, I look for his phone in his keys so I can the way to get out. But I couldn't find her. I think. Yeah, because she keeps his keys in her car.
The caller, she doesn't have a license. She's just waiting for someone to come drive the vehicle away. Child endangerment.
Yeah. Big time.
Your mommy's on her way.
No?
Yeah, we found her.
8-9, we're headed over there now.
I really hope they don't do her dirt, bruh. The kids just lined her ass up.
So, the lady in the vehicle right there said that she was pulling out of her parking space because she lives in building 11, and
Building 10.
Yeah, you live in building 10. Yeah. She was pulling out of her parking space, and the two girls ran out in front of her, and she almost hit them. I guess Carter said her stomach hurt, and they were coming to the mall to see you.
It's over with. It's over with. I'm very curious to see how this ends, bruh.
Okay, but where's Auntie India?
She didn't come.
What you mean? She said she was coming. She said she was here.
But she wasn't.
So I was just dropping cookies. I have a bakery over in Beechwood Mall. And then I have a friend who lives nearby. I just call her whenever I need her help. I was in such a rush this morning. I ran over and, not this morning, it wasn't long ago. And I just dropped the cookies off and I was coming right back.
Okay. What time did you leave?
Like 10 minutes ago. I was at home baking all day.
She's lying now. She's doing anything to try and save face, but she's cooked.
What time approximately?
I was there like 1:40.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't long at all.
And you just left to go drop cookies off?
Yep. Yeah, my employees over there.
Okay.
So, were you girls sleeping when Mom left?
I'm sleeping a little bit.
Okay, and you said that their aunt was supposed to come over?
I just have a friend that lives nearby.
Okay. And did you speak with this friend?
Yep. I messaged her and asked her. She said she was on her way.
What's the friend's name?
Her name's India.
India?
I know her. That's her.
Did you need anything
First
else?
of all, excuse
As
me.
long as it's filled out on the
Thank
front
you
and
so
back.
much. No, it's fine. I'm so sorry.
All right, yep, that's all I need.
But you left without India being there yet.
She was
They're lining her up. She's gonna get arrested, bro.
She was on her way.
But she never showed up.
She wasn't there yet. But I literally.
And she just fucking self-snitched. I mean, at this point, I don't know if it would have been better to lie. I feel like if I was in this situation, I probably would have lied because I already know I was fucking cooked. So I might as well try to get out. But we know how this ends.
Call her every time and she always comes every single time. That's my, honestly, like, that's my fault. 100% I should have waited until she was there. But I'm just like.
Is there any other relatives that live nearby?
Yeah.
You know why they're asking that, right? Are there any other relatives close by? Because we're gonna need somewhere to drop these kids off tonight. They're gonna be babysitting. Why? Because you're going in. You're coming with us.
I have a whole bunch of relatives that are.
Oh, she just made that too easy.
Okay.
My grandma stays over here in Shaker, right here by middle school.
Do you have on your phone proof that you called this India girl? And it would have to have a date and time on it.
I mean, I called her at 1:40 to make sure that she was still there. I have the date and time on that.
Are we able to see that?
Yep.
Yeah, of course.
At what time?
1:40. That was just to make sure that she was still there. I had just gotten over there to me.
I love you, Mommy.
Okay. And you
Did they just say I love you, mommy? Oh my god.
confirmed that she was on the way,
Yes.
but she never arrived before you left?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So you called India after we had already received notification that the kids were loose. What we're asking for you to show us is proof that you had somebody coming over to babysit the kids. Because 1:39 or 1:40 is not a good time.
It was a private call. It's not showing up.
Nothing prior to 1:39?
No, but I mean, I can call her.
Any text messages?
It was through Instagram.
And are you able to pull that up?
She's lying out her ass now. Damn. Shit. Yeah, she's fucking cooked, bro. She's fucking cooked. And like, on one side, she made the wrong judgment call. But on the other side, single mom, just trying to, make ends meet. I mean, don't know her. I don't have, I can't make a judgment call on her character just from fucking a video where she has some glasses on and looks like, she puts herself well together in the morning. She could be a terrible mother. I don't know. But she could be an amazing one. You get what I'm saying?
No, because it was on a private, so it's deleted.
It was deleted?
CPS is not
Okay,
gonna like this.
That's where we kind of run into a situation
I
there.
totally get it. I know this is absolutely crazy. I know.
We're just trying to figure out. So I'll just give you the rundown. Shar found Mom, and the girls were walking outside of their building and almost got run over. And correct. And she's like, "Oh, India's supposed to be there." Well, Mom can't provide any proof that she's like, "Oh no, I called India." Well, she called India at 1:39. She called India at 1:40. We got this call at 1:39. Mom's lying about getting a babysitter. Mom had no babysitter. So anyway, we have two girls that one said she had a tummy ache. These two 5-year-olds were going to walk to the mall to find Mom. Yes, because she got a tummy ache.
Kids, bro, they're just so pure and honest, and that's why any crime towards children are genuinely the worst crime, because it's like they are so pure. You know what I mean? Here they are just spilling all the beans to the officers in the most honest way possible. They don't even know the consequences of what they're doing. And they wanted to walk to the mall to see their mom. If that's not the most kid shit ever, bro. Again, bro, I feel for the kids, because that was very irresponsible as a mother for her to do this. But I'm not getting the vibe that she is a terrible mom. I'm getting the vibe that this was a terrible, honest mistake.
And so, she's definitely going to get hooked up. However, this is requiring a bond from a judge. Child endangering requires we contact the judge, and we have 2 little girls we don't know what to do with. So probably just going to have to tell the judge that and beg for a personal. I would like to just keep the girls and Mom in the same car. I don't think the girls should be in a separate car than Mom.
Are you guys in kindergarten?
So you came to the house? Because Carter said something about you didn't come.
We didn't show her.
Right now, she's like, girls, please shut the fuck up. Please shut the fuck up, girls. I love you. Mommy loves you, but shut the fuck up. Please.
She was, oh my God. And then I don't know why would I call you on the stupid Instagram private, because it's not. They need a date and a time to show that I told you to come real quick.
Is that her?
Yeah, it's
okay.
her.
Just 1 second. Hey, Cam.
Yeah.
The girl's on the phone.
She's on the phone with her friend India that could watch the kids potentially.
Okay, apparently maybe the friend India can come watch the kids. So we might be able to just take all the kids and Mom, drop kids off at Vantage, and then take Mom. All right, so we'll work on that. So as soon as we leave, as soon as we're separated, he wants you to call 696 Kids to see if they want to come and interview her at the jail.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Because sometimes they haven't been able to get a hold of people. Mm-hmm. She seems like a respectable person. That she's going to be here, at some point. Not going to jump out, escape that situation.
Maya, can I speak with you, please? Outside?
So, we don't want to talk about this in front of your kids at all. Okay. You have to be booked and processed for child endangering. Okay. So it requires you to be fingerprinted at our station. Okay. You have to get arrested for this. Are we able to drop the girls off at India's house while...
No, India's not home now anymore.
Okay. So, that's fine. So, we're going to put all 3 of you in the back of a police car together, unhandcuffed. We're just going to make sure you don't have anything on you, okay? And you're not going to be handcuffed as long as you're sitting in the car with your kids.
Can they go to my grandma's house?
That's what we're looking for. We're looking for a babysitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My grandma is not home at the moment. My grandpa is.
I don't understand how you take someone's child from them in good conscience. I mean, again, this is where it's like, if I'm a police officer, thank you for the follow. I don't know. I'm not going to say what I would do if I was a police officer, because I'm not a police officer. They have a job to do. And this is why I could never be a police officer, because there's like the rules that you have to follow, but you don't always follow. You know what I mean? But then but on the same side of that coin, how many times have police officers let somebody get away with something because they thought it was a good judgment call, and then it ended in fucking tragedy? So it's like, that's why I could never be a police officer, because I feel like I would be making good judgment calls, but now you have to bear the weight and responsibility of that good judgment call if things don't go right. You know what I'm saying? And that's not even in taking into consideration fucking when things go terribly wrong and you just try to, you just ignore that shit off the rip. Now you're just not even doing your job as a cop at all. So I do not envy officers, bro. There's a reason why most people hate them. They're kind of damned if they do, damned if they don't.
Is he able to drive
how long
here?
was this
What up, Oswald? What we doing right now? We watching some body cam shit.
taking
No, because we have to contact the judge for approval to let you go. I'm imagining she will, but this requires us to call the judge. Okay?
Bring ID, your cell phone, if you haven't, your wallet, because if the judge does set a bond, obviously you're gonna have to pay that bond to get out.
We're gonna go for a little ride.
police car? First time for everything, right?
Oh, man. Now she's over here trying to make a memory out of the goddamn arrest. First time for everything, huh? We'd hope not. Not a fucking police ride.
Yay!
They're saying yay!
The field trip.
You guys want the big car?
Pick which car you want.
You have the big car?
Alright, that's fine.
I've never been in a big car before.
Is this gonna go on my public record?
So it's not something that we like put out to the media or anything. So
Yeah, you don't make Cleveland.
yeah,
body camera
we don't
for this.
release a booking photo or anything like
And-
that.
We're watching this on YouTube. They fried your stupid ass.
All right, scoot on over.
Mommy, give me that.
Hold on 1 second. They kind of. Yeah, just wrap
Put
this.
your seatbelts on.
I don't
There
have
you go.
one.
Just wrap this around you.
I don't have one.
That's okay for right now.
Yeah, so I'm going to call 696 Kids now to see if they want to interview her before she leaves the jail. You're going to drop the kids off, and then go to the jail.
There's a female CO, and I've already patted her down. So good.
Thank you.
The woman was charged with child endangerment and was later released on bond.
Hey, that's the best case we could have asked for. She's back with her kids. She seemed like a decent person, man, and but that's a crazy scenario. That's definitely a crazy scenario. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. My name is Berto. Make sure y'all tap into the live streams on Twitch. The link to that will be in the description. That's where you at, Berto. And
Where you at, Berto?